Pictures, okay. Ready? Good, okay, bismillah. Okay guys, so today we're going to talk about places we go to eat. Yeah? You recognize these places, yeah?
Yes.
So we've got KFC. What about this this one here?
Fatburger?
Fatburger, is that quite popular in this country?
Yes. Yeah.
I saw one. I went last week to Zahran Mall on Thursday. Tell me this question, answer me this question, yeah? I had a triple, okay? I was going to get a quad, but I had a triple. How do you eat them?
Because it's big, right?
Yeah?
I think you have to cut it.
They don't give you knife, they don't give you spoon. They just give you this, and I was looking around, you know, how do I eat it? I was like making a mess. I was really like a little baby with a... It's very difficult to eat, yeah.
You have to share it with your friends.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, it's very difficult to eat, but it's quite tasty, yeah. Okay, now what we're going to be talking about is places we like to go to eat, okay? So what I want you to do with the guy next to you, person next to you, talk about where you like to eat, okay? With your friends or with your family, yeah? Just in twos. Just talk to the person, you three can rotate, yeah? Not just these places, anywhere in general, yeah? In this country, yeah? Where do you like to eat?
I think you like all, except you can just eat. I think it's not useful, and it's not healthy. You know what?
Huh? Yeah, just, there's a microphone just there. Where do you like to eat? Yeah, so where do you guys want to eat? McDonald's, yeah? Good?
Yeah, you like some more?
Every day,
Yeah, so...
Burger and fried. Okay, guys, let's bring it back. So tell me, where do you like to eat then? So you guys
Bake.
Al-Baik, yeah? Is there an Al-Baik in this area?
No.
No?
Only in Makkah.
Only in Makkah and Medina. Medina maybe? No, Makkah.
Yes, there in Medina,
Yeah?
in Taif,
Five.
in Jeddah,
Jeddah.
Mecca.
Makkah.
Mecca has our Jeddah.
Jeddah, okay. I know there's one in Makkah and there's one in Yanbu, because I went to it.
Yes, there is
Yeah.
one in
Yeah.
in Qasim.
They're trying to open one in Qasim.
Ah, okay. Well, it was okay.
Hopefully
it's quite
here.
nice. Hopefully here one day, yeah, yeah. Good. Okay, what about you guys?
We like to eat Al-Baik
Yeah.
because we don't have tea.
Ah, okay.
So-
Once it's here, after a while maybe you will stop eating
Yeah.
that stuff. Yeah. Something new, something
Something
different.
new.
Yeah, good. Okay guys, I'm going to play you now an audio, okay? It is of me and my daughter. Okay, when I went to London a couple of weeks ago, we were planning on a place to go to eat. Okay, I want you to listen and tell me, where did we go to eat? Where did we decide to go to? And why? Where did we go and why? Okay? So listen to this audio. You can find it. Perfect. Okay. And then what's happened?
Is it this one?
I think it's in this one. Oh, it's over there. Oh, it's already there, sorry. Okay.
Dad, let's go out to eat. Let's go out to eat tonight.
Okay, good idea. I'm only here today. Where would you like to go?
Maybe Pizza Hut or Pizza Hut because they do a buffet and they're open till late.
Okay, I don't mind Pizza Hut. It's okay. It's a bit dark, the one where we go to, the local one. It's a bit not very good lighting. I don't like that part to it. What about kebabish? I really miss kebabish. It's spicy food and really, really tasty. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, so we've got kebabish. What about KFC? Are you into KFC or not really?
No, I'm not really a big fan of chicken.
Okay, fine. Right then, so that's fine then. So if you don't mind, let's go to kebabish then. Is that okay?
Yes, I do.
Alright then, darling.
Okay. Could you understand what was saying there? What was happening there? Yeah. So what kind of choices were we talking about?
KFC.
KFC, yeah. Pizza Hut.
Kebabish.
And kebabish, yeah, kebabish. Thank you. Yeah, people often don't get that. So where did we decide to go to?
Kebabish.
Kebabish, yeah. And why?
Because the
You
chef.
both agree with it.
You both agree?
She didn't like something in
The
KFC.
chicken.
Yeah.
She's not into the chicken.
She's not. Yeah, there was a chunk that she used. Yeah.
Not,
There was a chunk, and we're going to look at that chunk, yeah? Good. Great, yeah. So, did you remember why I went to go to kebab? Say it? Spicy, because it's spicy, yeah. Kebabish is actually a kebab shop in London, or East London, that I really love, and I really like to go there. And this is what I was remembering when I did that.
I think the chicken was. I'm not a fan of chicken.
I'm not really a big fan or something like that. Yeah, this is this is kebabish in Leighton, East London, where I live, and we go there sometimes and we just eat spicy kebabs with naan bread. Okay, we're going to look at some interesting language now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the words from what we just said. Okay, I'm going to play it again. I want you to listen. Okay, and just look at some of the language. We're going to look at some of the chunks. Okay. You can ask any questions after when we do this. So this is what we were saying. Okay, so this is me, Mumtaz, and my daughter, Amna. Okay, read as you listen.
Dad, let's go out to eat. Let's go out to eat tonight.
Okay, good idea. Money is today. Where would you like to go?
Maybe Pizza Hut or Pizza Hut because they do a buffet and they're open till late.
Okay, I don't mind Pizza Hut. It's okay. It's a bit dark, the one where we go to, the local one. It's a bit not very good lighting. I don't like that part to it. What about kebabish? I really miss kebabish. It's spicy food and really, really tasty. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, so we've got kebabish. What about KFC? Are you into KFC or not really?
No, I'm not really a big fan of chicken.
Okay, fine. Right then, so that's fine then. So if you don't mind, let's go to kebabish then. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Alright then, darling.
Okay, any comments about the language here? About the way it's written, the way from what you normally see?
Which is very fast.
It's fast, yeah. Definitely it's fast. This is how native people speak. Yeah? What else?
There are some words that we don't use it here. Some.
Yeah. What about the grammar? I mean, is this the kind of grammar that you would use in an essay, or is it the same?
Okay, just for talking.
Kind of
Just
academic.
for talking, just we
Yeah.
don't use it for writing.
Yeah.
So conversation.
For conversation, yeah? Yeah, the grammar of speaking is very different, really, from the grammar of writing. It's almost like a different language, we find. Yeah, let's go out to eat tonight, repeating things, saying a lot. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So what is this on line number 3? Because they do a buffet. We like Pizza Hut because of the buffet. What is a buffet? Does anyone know what kind of food is in a buffet? What will you be eating, or how will you eat in a buffet?
You can take the dish, your own dish,
Yeah?
Cheese?
and choose whatever you
Dishes,
want.
and if you have a plate, you can take rice, kebab, chicken.
You can choose whatever you want.
Yeah, so there's a the food doesn't come to you. You go to the food. Yeah.
Help yourself?
So you help yourself, yeah. So you take the plate and you go. I went with my friend in Bahrain. There's a place, I think, in Sif Mall or somewhere. They're quite famous, or I don't know. It's quite. There's one price, and you can eat as much as you like.
Yeah.
And this is the buffet system. It's good. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to look at some chunks from here, alright? So let's turn the page over, okay? And just look at these exercises. Could I actually just quickly to do the exercises, maybe just mark or link the things together? Otherwise I might have one.
I have finished.
Yeah. Okay, I've got some here. This one and this one. Okay. Good. Okay, yeah, so have a look at the other one. No, you haven't. So just keep. Yeah. And then we're going to compare with each other, yeah? Okay, good. Yeah, good. Okay, good. I want you to just compare with the person next to you. Did you get the same or different? Did you get the same or different? Just talk to each other. Did you get the same or different? Do you agree?
Let's go.
That's all.
Where would you like to go?
Let's go out.
What about?
What about to KFC? There's a good idea. How do you like KFC?
Okay. Good. Okay, that's fine. Let's look at those now. Let's just concentrate on those a bit. So yeah, let's go out. So Ahmed, let's go out.
So, let's go out to eat tonight.
Let's go out to eat tonight. Lovely. Nawaf, where would
You like to go?
where would you like to go? Maybe Pizza Hut. And number 4, Charlotte Avery. What about
KFC.
KFC? Okay. So what kind of function is going on here? What is the purpose of these sentences? Where, for example, maybe Pizza Hut? What about KFC?
Question.
What about?
It is a question, but why? I mean, is it, we must go there?
No, it's choice.
It's a choice, yeah? It's an opinion.
What's your opinion about KFC?
Discussion, maybe it's a less
Suggestion.
suggestion, yes, making a suggestion. So we use these words to make suggestions, exactly. Yeah, now, what about the next one? That's a good idea, yeah, just turn the volume down a bit. Yeah, that's a good idea. What about next one? Are you into? Very common. We saw this in the TOEFL, didn't we? Or the other word we did. Are you into KFC? I'm not a greedy, a big fan of chicken. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of chicken. That's the term that you heard. Okay. So let's go out to eat tonight. Now, where would you like to go? Now, where would you like to go? Can you hear any? How do we say this word here? This word. How do we say it? How do we say it? Where would you like to go?
This choice is like
To go.
Stress and T.
K and T.
Yeah, but is it to? Do we say to?
No, to.
We say to, exactly, yeah, we say to.
go.
Yeah, where would you like to go? Yeah. Can you say that? Like to go. Like to go. To go. Like to go. Yeah, exactly. So we don't say where would you like to go. What about here? Would you? Do we say, how do we say that? Would you say where would you like to go? Listen. Where would you? Where would you like to go?
Where would you like to go?
Yeah, we say would you. Would you? Would you? Yeah. Where would you like to go? Okay. Can you say where would you like to go?
Where would you like to go?
Yeah, that's interesting because when we speak, we have to forget the spelling. Because in our mind, we're thinking, where would you? So we want to say you. but you don't say you. Nobody says you. You say, where would you like to go? Yeah, where would you like to go? Good. Okay, maybe Pizza Hut. What about this one? What about KFC?
What about?
Exactly. Yeah, we don't say the T. Exactly. We say, what about KFC? We don't say, what about? We say, what about? Both T's they change the sound. We drop the T. What about KFC? Okay, good. Okay, that's a good idea. We've done that. Great. So what we can see here is two things. One we've talked about before is about the sound, the stress. But the other thing we can see is that we join sounds together. We join sounds together sometimes, yeah? And we've talked about that before. Yeah, good. Okay, now I want to extend some of these chunks, okay? So what I've done is I've actually got a sheet with some of these words here for you. Okay, so these are the units of language we found here. And I want us to maybe extend these and think of some other ideas. So, that's this one here. Okay, so, let's have a look at that. So we have the first one, let's go out to eat tonight. Now what else can we say? Let's go out to eat, okay? So we have that as a chunk, yeah? Let's go out to eat tonight. What else can we say? Yeah. Let's go out to eat tonight. Let's go out to eat today, yeah? Today. What else?
Now.
Now, yeah. Yeah. So anything to do with
Time.
to do with time, yeah, we can talk about let's go eat tonight, today, now, tomorrow. Yeah? What about if we want to say an exact time? At for example,
6.
at 6, yes. Let's go out to eat at 6. Yeah. So we can extend that for that meaning, yeah. What about the other one? Where would you like to go? Does anyone know else? Yeah. Where, instead of would you like,
You want?
yeah, thank you, yeah. Where would you like? Where what did you say then?
Where do you want?
Yeah, where do you want to go? Where do you want?
Go or eat?
Yeah, where do you want to go?
Where do you want to eat?
Ah, yeah, exactly. Where do you want to go? Where would you like to eat? Yeah. Nice. Thank you. Okay. Where would you like to go? Where do you want to go? Where would you like to eat? Where do you want to eat? So we can extend it. We can extend that, okay? We said maybe Pizza Hut, maybe Pizza Hut, maybe KFC, maybe a lake, yeah. And the same with what about Hardee's, yeah. What about Nando's, yeah. What about Chili's, yeah. Okay, that's a good idea. What else can we say? That's a good idea. What else can we say instead of that? That's
That's fantastic.
okay, yeah, we can say that's fantastic. What about an idea? We won't say that's fantastic, we say that's
That's
yeah?
good, I think. That's a good thing.
No, not that's a good things. No.
Great idea.
Great idea, very common, yeah, that's a great idea, yeah. That's something very commonly that we would say. That's a good idea, that's a great idea. What if you're not happy with the idea? You don't, no, I don't think so. I don't think we should go there. What would you say? You won't say that's a good idea, you say it's not good, it's bad. Yeah, you probably say that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea.
Or I disagree with you.
Yeah, you won't say I disagree with you. What would you say? I
Don't agree?
don't.
Agree?
You'd probably say I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's a very common chunk in English. Yeah, I don't think so. When I said KFC, yeah?
I'm not really a big fan.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of, yeah, so you could say
That's not good.
I'm not, what do we say, I'm not really a big fan. of, yeah, something, of
Also
chicken,
something, yeah.
of KFC, of Nando's. But what's another one that's quite common, the one you said before, Noel? I'm not really, yeah, we don't say familiar though, yeah, I'm not into, yeah, I'm not really into. That's very, very common. I mean, I don't say big fan of. I don't really say that much, but my daughter says that. I'll say I'm not into, or I'm not really into. Really, or it's up to, it's optional. Yeah, so these are very common chunks that we use when we decide where to go. Okay. Good. So we can extend the language. So as we talked about before, we can learn language in pieces that go together, in chunks, and they go together again and again. Yeah. Any questions about these words? Any other suggestions? No? Okay, well listen, what I want you to do now, I want you to plan somewhere to go. Alright? So I want you guys to talk to the person next to you. Alright? And I want you to talk, use this language, maybe some more language, and just decide on a place to go and why. Okay? And I think why don't we, just to get some movement, is actually stand up and do it. Yeah? So stand up, all here. You can talk to someone, and after a while I will say, yeah, now, let's do it now. Yeah, just do it now, I think we're ready. You have everything here, alright? So just choose somebody and speak to them. Stand up. And just plan a night out, plan a place to go and why you want to go there.
Where do you want to speak?
Are you three together? No problem. Yeah,
Let's go to
yeah.
Let's go out to eat.
Where do you want to eat?
Okay.
KFC.
I'm not really a big fan of I don't agree with myself.
So,
What about
give me
KFC?
a suggestion? No, I don't think so. Maybe it is.
Okay, then why not? Yeah, let's make one plan.
Okay, let's go.
Good, you decided?
Yes, we decided.
Great. Yeah.
So pizza.
Okay, some people are experts on food. Yeah. Okay, I found the subject. Okay, change. Somebody else. Speak to someone else. And repeat. Speak to someone else. Someone new. Someone new. So maybe that's right. Someone else spoken to you. Okay, so
Let's go out to eat tonight.
Let's go out to eat. Dick.
Edit it out, wouldn't we, I suppose? What can we do? It's the alarm, isn't it?
Yes.
Is it us? Where did that come from? It's on the same frequency? No, it's gone. I don't know what happened. Okay, alright, anyway, please continue.
What do you want to eat? No, I'm not the fan of the pizza. Maybe Burger King. I'm not really. Not really.
So what about
Can we go to
what about
KFC?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
So what do you mean?
What do you think about McDonald's?
About six?
No, I'm not.
At six? At six?
Yeah.
Decide, yeah? Right, excellent. Okay, one more change. Final change, please. Final change. One more part and do it again, please. One more change. Okay?
How are you? You good? How are you? You good? So let's go out tonight.
Just went to the pizza.
I guess McDonald's is a good idea. What do you think?
Come here. So you can go to the
So what do you think? McDonald's good idea?
No, I am not a fan of
So what do you think? What do you want to
You
eat?
want the other way around? Okay. Okay.
Okay, no.
Okay, just you three together.
Leave us. Please leave. Someone can.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go out to eat.
No, I just I'm really busy. Let's go.
I think I'd like to go to
See you.
See you then.
See you guys.
I'm not a big fan.
Maybe Burger King.
Of chicken.
Burger King, okay.
So
I
what
like
about
Burger
chili?
King.
I think they have.
I wanted to try. Okay. I would like to try another place.
No problem. No problem.
I've got a really good idea. Why don't we all discuss together?
Yes.
Okay, let's all sit down. Oh no, let's all stand here. Come. And let's have one discussion. Okay.
Did you
Where
try-
should we go to eat?
Did you try the restaurant in the Dammam called Abraha? It's for
Al-Abraha.
yeah, just like
Is it seafood?
Shish. What? Kebabish?
Kebabish.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
kebabish. Same.
I haven't been there. I tell you where I have been. I've been to a Vicky.
Vicky,
Yeah,
the
spicy.
Indian
Spicy,
restaurant.
I really like that.
I'm not into spicy.
Okay. So, but you like kebabs?
Yes, I guess. What do you think?
Okay, I don't mind.
What do you think?
What do you guys think?
So it's curry, just very delicious.
Okay.
But the thing is, I'm doing a diet these days, so rice is not good for me.
One day is okay though.
If you're a fan of spicy food, you can try the Somalian food.
Oh really?
Yes.
This is fantastic.
The chili chicken.
Oh okay, I've never had some.
And they do it like the Somalian ways. They cut the chicken like
Because
Somalian.
I have
You
this, because in London there are a lot of Somali people and I have some friends, but I never had I had their rice and chicken in a wedding before, and some of their sweet dishes, but it wasn't as spicy, so maybe I should try that. Nice,
Yes,
yeah.
you have to. You have to.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's a good idea.
What about Mr. Muhammad? What do you like, Mr. Muhammad? What would you like to eat?
The cameraman.
Can I hold it for you, please?
No problem.
Yes. Go ahead.
What would you like to eat?
I'd like to eat in Burger King, and I hope with you, with all my friends,
Yeah.
Mr. Mumtaz and Mr. Nawaf and Mr. Lois and Mr. Mustafa and Mr. Mishal
Thank you.
and Mr. Khalifa.
Oh, okay, nice. Great. Well, why don't we do that, actually? Why don't we do that? I know you have majors, so we need to find a time to do it.
Yes.
Maybe after the major.
It's a good idea.
But before I go to the UK, okay, why don't we all decide on a place and we all go out to eat together?
No problem.
It's a good
It'd be
idea.
nice, I think it'll be fun.
And it would be good before you leave Saudi.
Yeah.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it'll be nice, yeah. So let's do it. Let's make a plan.
Inshallah.
Good, okay, let's sit down and discuss a little bit just to finish off the lesson. Okay, great. So just to finish off, let's talk about what we just did. All right? Can someone give me some thoughts about what we just did? The language we talked about, the ideas. Yeah.
Well, obviously, chunks.
Yeah.
And the stress. How we
Yeah.
share.
Okay, yeah. Do you remember one of the presentations, one of the advice to do with the presentations was to pause
Yes.
in the right places, and the chunks really help us because they tell us where to pause. At the end of the chunk, that's when we pause. Yeah. Okay, which one do you like the sound of? Which one do you like the sound of?
I'm not a big fan.
I'm not a big fan, yeah?
I'm not really into.
I'm not really into it, yeah? I'm not a big fan or I'm not really into it, yeah? Yeah? What about you? Which one do you like to say?
I'm not into.
I'm not into something, I'm not into this or that, yeah. It sounds nice, I like that as well. I'm not a fan. Good. Great, alright, well thank you very much everyone.